Welcome into All Things LA Real Estate. My name is PK Knoll, and I'm running point on this channel. This is your Silver Lake Echo Park June real estate update. We're going to break down all the numbers. No speculation. I'm not the guy who's going to tell you the market's going to crash. I'm not one of the realtors who's always going to tell you it's a great time to buy. I'm going to tell you what the numbers are telling us so you can make the best decision for yourself and get out into the market. We're going to go over the current numbers. We're going to talk about some month-over-month statistics. We're going to talk about some year-over-year statistics. And if you are searching for a home right now, I'm going to give you a few homes that have caught my eye at the end of the video. If you own a home in these areas right now, this will give you some good information about what's going on in the neighborhood. I love Silver Lake Echo Park. I lived there for 10 years. Amazing place. Let's go. All right, so out in Silver Lake and Echo Park right now, we have 64 homes for sale in the neighborhoods. Not too bad, especially if you compare that to other neighborhoods on the east side. So a decent amount of activity. There's some opportunity out there. The minimum price right now on the market is $599,000. The maximum is $4.489 million. The average list price is $1.889524. So just under $2 million seems to be the average. Silver Lake and Echo Park are extremely popular. They bring you down into the city in between Hollywood and the downtown area, right off Sunset Boulevard. Incredible place to live, incredible downtown, good neighborhood, schools, the whole nine. Average days on market in the neighborhoods are 44 days, tick higher than what we typically see on the east side. We want to see somewhere in the mid-30s. 44 is not terrible. If we look back to June of 2022, we had 35 homes sell at 106% clip. Only 6% last year over the list price. If you look on the east side consistently, we were seeing 115s, 120s. So we didn't have as much attraction in the Silver Lake Echo Park as far as comparison to the list price. Maybe that was in reaction to people overpricing their homes because of what 2021 was. We'll see. Big thing to note here is we probably will not get back to that number. We are seeing year-over-year declines consistently outside of a couple neighborhoods like Atwater. On the east side, we're seeing some, and you'll see that more specifically as we get into the next segment, which is last month. All right, so we're peeking at last month in Silver Lake Echo Park. If you are looking at a home right now, this is the most important statistics. It's going to tell you what's happening now. No guessing, no speculation, none of that stuff. What's happening? So last month, 31 homes sold at 103% clip. What's that tell you? That means 3% over the list price. We are seeing this in every neighborhood on the east side consistently throughout this year, that homes are not selling at the escalated prices we've seen in previous years. If you're a homeowner, do not expect high appreciation years. Be happy with your profits from 2021, but it's probably going to be a slower year on the appreciation side, but we're not seeing any depreciation, which is always good. But if you're somebody who's looking, what you see is what you get. You're probably not going to have to go too much over that list price to obtain most of these homes. Obviously, there's always going to be outliers. Minimum sold last month was $615,000. Maximum was just under $2.5 million. And the average sale price in Silver Lake and Echo Park was just under 1.5 at 1.487065. Average days in the market was 28. Right in the anywhere in the 20s is very consistent on the east side. So nothing that jumps off the page there. If we look at May of 2022, we had 37 homes sell at 114% clip. That is a 16% decline year over year, which is great. That is great for the east side. If you compare any other neighborhood, any other month, we are seeing 50 and 60% declines a lot of months year over year. 16%, not bad. We're still getting some activity, which is good. We're not going to see this issue get resolved at all this year. You can almost be assured of that. We're going to have an inventory issue until rates come down. Most people are sitting on a 3.5, 4.5, maybe even a 2.5, and they have so much equity in their home that it makes it very difficult to sell their home unless they have a job relocation or maybe if the family size gets bigger. But when you're sitting on such a good deal and rates are still in the high sixes, it's not a good move. Thankfully, Jerome Powell did just pause the rate hike for this month. So not more damage to the cause, but we're going to have a rough year when it comes to the amount of inventory, and we'll see if we can overcome that in the years to come. But for now, this is what it is. It is what it is, right? So let's take a quick look into a few homes that have caught my eye. All right, homes that have caught my eye. Let me lead off by saying I do not rag on houses. I do not want to hurt other realtors. More importantly, I'm not trying to hurt anyone who's trying to sell their house. So I'm only going to give you positives, look for opportunities, homes that I love. That's what we're going to get into. So let's start with entry level. What does it take to own a house in Silver Lake Echo Park? 2739.5 High-End Street. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 500 square feet. Back house. It's listed for $599,000. So maybe not the ideal spot, but it's a starter spot. If you want to own and you want to live in Silver Lake, to live in Silver Lake Echo Park for less than $600,000 is a great opportunity now. If it's somewhere you can manage for 5 to 7 years, do not think you're going to move into any home right now and live there for 1 to 2 years and then sell it and profit. That is a risky assessment, a risky move. If you have an agent who's telling you can accomplish this, no problem, you need to get a new agent. You need to be estimating 5 to 7 years. If rates drop, homes appreciate, things can change, but you need to prepare for what the potential of the market is. But this house might be an opportunity to live in a great neighborhood for a reasonable price. It will appreciate over time in almost every instance. Let's jump over to my favorite house. It's 2017 Lakeshore Avenue. It's a 4-bedroom, 5-bath. It's 3,100 square feet. It's kind of pricey, listed for $2.635 million. I usually go on the lower end when it comes to my favorite spot, but this one actually had a $160,000 price drop, so it's a little bit of a deal. $850 per square foot is a very good price for anything on this high end here. There's lots of room in this house. Has a great porch, a great yard, great rooftop. I just love this house. I wish this house was mine. Great area in the Silver Lake Echo Park neighborhoods. Top dog, 2512 Berkeley Avenue, 8 bedrooms, 8 baths, 5,924 square feet, listed for $4.489 million. I lived in Silver Lake for 10 years. This house was right in my neighborhood. Now, 2 houses on the premises. They're very similar. One in the front, and there's a back long driveway where the second one's in the back. So this is kind of an investment spot, maybe a good spot to have you in a rental unit to help pay down your mortgage. We'll see, because we've only had one sale over $4 million in the neighborhood this year. It was a $5 million sale. I know when this guy started the deal, so I'm sure when he started the deal, the market was much hotter. So we'll see if he can get this high ticket price at just about $4.5 million. But the neighborhood is impeccable. It is an incredible neighborhood to live. You can walk to everything you want to. It is quiet. It is nice. Little bit of rush hour traffic late in the day, trying to jump to the 2. Outside of that, ideal place to live. Check it out if you're looking on the high end. This house will not take offers over $5 million because of the ULH tax. I can guarantee you that. So you will not have to go too much above the asking price if it's in your range, if it's your desired spot. Check it out. So if you enjoyed the video, this was your Silver Lake Echo Park update. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you so wish. We do everything on the east side. I do continual breakdowns every single month. Echo Park, Silver Lake, Highland Park, Mount Washington, Atwater, Glassell Park, El Cerrito, Lincoln Heights, Cypress Park, you name it. I'm doing it. We're going to break down the schools. We're going to break down the restaurants. We're going to break down the attractions. Anything that could be relevant to you if you're somebody who's looking to buy a new home on the east side of Los Angeles. We're going to give it to you all right here. Appreciate your time. Have a wonderful day. Be kind.
Yeah.
Here